Now you, my friends, have been asking me for a little while, Michael, we want to see you go on a Disney cruise, and maybe to Castaway Cay, and to the water parks. We want to see you do these things, but I'm not able to capture it on this camera today. That all changes with a brand new camera. Now, as many of you know, I use a Canon 70D, which is in the description of this video if you want to know more about equipment, to film all of my vlogs and all of my videos here at home. But if I want to film at a water park or at a Disney cruise in the future, I have to get something that can resist the water and or sand. So inside this box is my first adventure into the action camera world. Now, as many of you know, GoPro is the brand name when it comes to action cameras, but I've been reading quite a few negative reviews about GoPro. You'll have to let me know if you have one or if you've heard these negative reviews too. So I decided to go with something a little new and a little different. The suspense is absolutely killing me. Let's take a look inside this box together and try it out. Now, when it comes to equipment for my channel, the first thing I look at is the reviews, usually on Amazon. The reviews of how the product works, if people like them. Sometimes I watch other YouTubers with their reviews of the product just so I can get a better idea of how it works. I have to tell you, I've been looking at a lot of reviews and a lot of people said they loved this camera, so let's take a look. Okay, first up we have a piece of paper, a little invoice about what it is, and now, here it comes, the moment you've been waiting for. Are you ready? It is the new Sony FDR-X3000 action camera. Now, the reason I picked the Sony camera, it can go much deeper in water. The colors are much more vibrant, or they're supposed to be, and the stabilization is supposed to be the best ever. Now, I know you know how annoying it is when you see a video and it's all moving around and all that, so I try to keep my videos as still as possible, because it bothers me to see it when it's moving around. So I wanted to get an action camera that would perform the same way as my DSLR 70D. Okay, let's open it up and take a look. It's so fun to get new equipment, I gotta tell you. That's just a fun experience for me. I just like opening something new. It's something brand new. I love it. Okay, let's see what we have in here first. We've got two boxes in there. Let's see if this is the camera or the stuff that goes with it. Oh, this looks like the camera right here. Okay, so empty box. This looks like the camera. Here it comes. Oh my goodness. Absolutely beautiful. Inside, its waterproof case. Now, this little camera can go 197 feet underwater. Can you believe that? I mean, I don't think I'm ever gonna go that deep underwater, but it's still good to know that it can resist just about anything. It's safe right in there, and you can replace the battery. It's supposed to be some of the best image stabilization. Okay, to remove the waterproof housing, you just click up this little button on the bottom. It just flips up like that, and you take it off the top there, and there is the camera outside of the waterproof housing. So I'm gonna try it without the waterproof housing and with the waterproof housing so you know the difference. It's so small, but that's gonna help because it's an action camera. It's supposed to be small and light, go anywhere I can go. Okay, let's see what else is in this box here. I'm guessing this is like the charging equipment and the batteries and all that good stuff. And the directions, of course. Gotta have those directions. We got the directions here. Okay, we've got the charging cable. We've got the clip here to clip it to things. Ah, here's the battery, perfect. And that's the end of that box. Okay, now to see if the battery comes fully charged. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Let's take a look. Okay, to put the battery in there, we just open up this little area here. I watched so many of these videos, you kind of understand how to work it. Okay, time to see if there's any charge in there. Yay! Okay, first it had me set the time here, so we're -4 here on the East Coast. Now I have to set the date here. Okay, it is all set up and ready to go. It just needs a micro SD card, which I got with it. Okay, let's open up this memory card so I can start recording. The micro SD cards are so small, I'm always afraid of losing them, let me tell you. Okay, there it is. It is now inside the camera. There we go, we're all set. Okay, 200 gig card. It says I have 26 hours to go, so that should be perfect for any amount of time that I need when I'm at a water park, Disney cruise, no matter what it is. Okay, I've got the little tripod now and it is all set up. So I'm putting it right next to my camera so it can record me. So here is my DSLR. Here's the new Sony camera, so you have to let me know how the audio is. So here's one, here's another. I'm gonna try and keep them back and forth. Let me know which one sounds better to you. This is without the case. This is the Sony FDR-X3000. I'm just gonna call it the Sony action camera because that name is gonna drive me crazy. Okay, now let me take it off here and then I'm gonna put the case on, the underwater case, which is gonna definitely mute the microphone. But I wanna see the difference so that I'm able to know how it's gonna respond when it's underwater, just as an example. Looks like it is in the waterproof seal now, so we're all set to go. Just gotta put the tripod on and I'm gonna give it a try. Okay, here we are with the underwater case on it, so it's all set to go now. The audio should be a little bit different. So here's the DSLR 70D, which I use all the time. Let me know. I'm gonna just try and get it right so it looks perfect just for you. Okay, now rest assured, the underwater case, I'm only gonna use underwater. So like imagine snorkeling. When I'm underwater snorkeling, you're not gonna want to hear like the water anyway, there's nothing to hear. So it just protects the camera. Now when I'm at a water park or going down a slide or maybe on Castaway Key on the beach, the case does not have to be on the camera. The camera itself is water resistant, so it can get splashed and rained on and all those things. It just cannot be submerged without the case. Now I want to hear your true and honest review. Let me know right there in the poll and in the comments. What do you think? Is it good? Is it bad? Does the video look super different? Not at all. Does it look better? Does it sound better? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. I cannot wait to take it on my future adventures. I'm hoping, very hopeful, that I can get to the water park on my next Walt Disney World trip where I can bring you around, see Miss Tilly's. It's gonna be really cool. I hope I can go to the water park. Hope so. Crossing my fingers. But then there are other trips in the future, like a Disney cruise maybe that's coming up soon. Hopefully I'll be able to bring this one along as well. Thanks so much for being a part of the magic with me and helping me experiment with this new tech. I absolutely love it. Until next time, have a magical day.